Hi guys. Is my face dirty? I feel like that's better, right? We're gonna be unrecognizable because I just need to up in my game. Like, anyways, like I am no like there's no
that
I am not afraid of makeup. Like, your girl is not afraid of makeup, even the more questionable versions of makeup. But like, I want like unrecognizable, but something I feel comfortable going outside with. The glare. Let's just hope that doesn't bother you guys too much, because my father said until it's broken, I will not get a new phone. Petition for me to get an iPhone so you guys can get the amazing quality of YouTube. Never know. Anyways, let's start. So first we're gonna start off with we're gonna start off with moisturization. I'm gonna just say at the beginning of this video, guys, I don't have high-end makeup. My makeup is from the dollar store or from the beauty supply store, so it's not that high-end. Anyway, we're gonna use this for our brows. We're gonna go for not too thick, because I feel like for this look, everything's soft and, you know, cute and girly. Like, I feel like we're just gonna have to go a little, but like, you see how you could barely, sometimes in my pictures, like my brow looks faded out and I feel like it just looks unkept because I don't have like high definition camera. So when I take pictures, like the front of my brow just looks a little faded, and I hate that because I feel like I just want my brows to look like they have more structure. So that's what we're gonna be going for in this look. Make sure you guys follow my social medias, because I do post on Instagram and TikTok. I post on Instagram. We don't really get a lot of traction over there, but we do put a lot of effort into those photos, guys. Like, a lot of effort. It's not AI. It's just makeup, a wall, and a teenage girl with a dream. So I'd appreciate if you guys follow me on my Instagram. And it's a little like above. Oh my god, I feel like I'm already getting the faded effect. Should we do straight? We can still do thick and straight. Like, this obviously isn't the first time I've tried Douyin makeup. I used to literally try to perfect it in like 9th grade because I was looking at makeup styles, but that was before I really knew what it was. Like, my makeup style wasn't even Douyin. It was just like the Aegyo-sa. Well, if I pronounce anything wrong, guys, please just let it pass by your head. I can't even pronounce English right, so just please. Okay, my brows are 2 different shapes. Like, do you see that? Like, let me see. Now we're gonna go in with like a light powder shade just to set it. I don't have a lot of palettes. We're gonna make things work because with the makeup I had, guys, I used acrylic paint and then like put mad powder on your face. Like, you're supposed to powder and then the end result ends up looking like eyeshadow, but no, guys, it's acrylic paint. So, and I did a makeup look. Now, this is the first time that it ever happened to me, but I have been going back since. But I did a makeup look and I did like the paint around my eyes because I was trying to be like, let me do something a little more crazy, a little more. And you want to know what happened the next morning? Your girl looked like a blobfish because my face puffed up like crazy. I literally couldn't open one eye. Like, it was like, I think I should have put it under my eye too, so I can already just like start fully with the eyes, because like there's a lot going on. You know what? Let's just quickly do a whole base. So we're gonna let this like sit. So this is like full coverage. I feel like we need like a full coverage, you know. Okay, now we need a little something that's gonna bring a little bit color in our face. This is actually really nice and it matches my shade perfectly. I don't know if that's gonna change now that the summer's coming. I'm so excited. I have so many cute outfits that I just like don't want to wear yet because I want them to be in videos and like I want it to be, you know, cool. It's a lot. Guys, just trust the process. That's how a lot of my makeup ends up turning out anyway. Like, you gotta trust the process. Because there's so many makeup looks I've done that just will never see the light of day because I don't know where to post it. But why not post it in a video about makeup? Now, though we are not a makeup channel, I just want to put that out there because makeup, I love doing makeup, and I always had a passion for makeup, guys. Like, even back in like 2020, like, your girl was, it was questionable, but your girl was into it, you know? And yeah, like, I've always been about makeup. I liked doing scary special effects makeup. Like, so there was like one makeup look and I scared the living wits out of my mother, and she wasn't a fan. She wasn't a fan of that makeup look, guys. They have like a lot of blushy looks, so I actually dropped my makeup not too long ago, and the blush color that we're still gonna use it because it's still gonna turn out nice. So I feel like we're gonna do these, like some pink colors. I feel like I want to do something a little crazy, something I didn't do. I never used this color before. Like, look at that. I'm not flicking you guys off, but like the beaming, do you see that? Good, let's see. Okay, so as soon as I put it down, I kind of regretted it, and I kind of still do. Shimmer, just shimmer. So we're gonna go in with this shimmer palette, and we're gonna do a little bit more on the inner corners, or just like up here in general, just to get that bright look. That actually looks good. Oh my god, we need some things to talk about. Gonna give you guys a little bit of facts about me, a little cool funny stories, you know, some makeup, pictures, you know, just all of that. But we're also gonna start with the under eye. We're gonna use just like a regular, this is a bold eyeliner, but I use this as my lip liner, and it's like a brown color. So anyways, my name is Chinesha. It's like a mouthful. A lot of people tell me. We're gonna use the bottom of this just to smudge this out. I have 3 sisters, 2 older sisters and 1 younger sister, and a stepbrother who doesn't live with me, but you know, I still count him. I was born in Brooklyn, and my birthday is July 28th, 2008. And you know, your girl, like, she was quiet. And yeah, I just decided to start an actual channel with my actual face in all of its glory, because there is so much things I want to accomplish. And oh my god, why are we looking orange? But look at this makeup look so far, guys. Like, let me see. And yeah, basically I just tried to do, I like my style of videos. I want to do a lot of vlogs, challenges, like 24-hour challenges, and I have a little bit of a really great video idea coming up in the near future. So I would appreciate if you guys subscribed, because you wouldn't want to miss it, because I'm gonna be a little scared. I feel like I'm gonna have to have a little convincing on doing what I was gonna do, because it's probably not for the weak, and I've always wanted this type of video. But like, now that it's like actually, like, my dad said if this actually goes somewhere, he will take me to do this video, and it's actually really good. It's like, I don't know, but if you're into like creepy stuff, then you're gonna want to subscribe, because like, I'm so excited for that video. But yes, I do film with my cousin, and I get a lot of questions on my TikTok about it, so I'm gonna answer a few of those, because why not? So I do film with my cousin a lot, but this is not her channel, but it will be and is in a lot of my videos. And yeah, she's just, you know, special guest. This is just my channel. I did want to start a sister channel because I just watched so many. I grew up watching the Haas sisters, so I was like, guys, why are we not hopping on this train? Like, but my sisters said no, but they will be featured in some of my videos. But this is just, it's just me. I have a cat. I actually am such a fan of animals. Like, I love animals to death. the story how I got my cat is so funny. I had just moved to this house and there was a cat hanging around the area. We saw him and then he kind of disappeared. And then I went around the block and I seen him and I just started to feed him and then he followed me home. And I was like, you know what? My mom's not in the house. You can go sit on the couch for a little quick second. Yeah, he just started coming around the house and I just started like letting him in, feeding him, you know, treating him real nice. And my mom found out that I was letting him in the house. And what did my mom do? She kicked him out until we don't let that street cat back in the house. So now I'm sad. And I'm still low-key letting him back in the house, but I still gotta play it off like I'm sad. And because I was trying to convince her to let me keep him. Right? So then the cold winter came around, guys, and we had this stream. Like, I'm literally gonna show you a picture of what he did to the stream over time, but like he was screaming on his 2 feet, on his 2 paws, and his other 2 paws on the screen, and he's just like screaming to come inside on this cold winter night. So what my mom do? My mom lets him in the house because she's like, you know, oh my god, this was her. He just wants a home. And that is how Pumpkin came to be our house cat, you know. And he was like an outside cat, so like he just go outside, and every time he wants to come inside he would scratch on that thing. So like that's how it built over time. Like, but recently we have like moved him into the house. Like he's became like a house cat. He can still go outside, like we know he will come home, but we just keep him in the house because, you know, we can. But I've been leash training him. I take him to, you're gonna see him in a lot of my videos because I take my cat everywhere. I took him to Central Park and he had a blast, kinda, because we low-key did get chased up a rock by a dog.
Ready, go. Ready.
Pumpkin, get down! There's a giant dog. I didn't even realize he was like Brady. I'm like, my cat's not named Brady. Like, what are you talking about? Please, Brady, leave. It's open. Anyway, but yes, I love animals. See a lot of with their nose is like straight, so we're gonna just put a little like that. Ooh. We're just gonna try that. Oh, we're looking, I feel like we're doing it. Like recently, not really recently, but recently me and my sister was walking from the store and we ended up finding this dog. I'm gonna just like insert the clip.
We done found this dog at the corner. The dog gonna come up to us, come in the store, the restaurant. I'm over here asking people. I thought it was this guy in the car dog. He said no. He looked like he was high as fuck.
They all are.
No.
There was mad people in there laying down.
In the restaurant?
No, in the car.
Oh!
You talking about the guy in the car?
Yeah, I was talking about the guy in the car. He looked, I didn't even see other people in that car. That's crazy.
I did. That's why I got there. But basically, on its collar it said, "Hey, if you found me, I'm lost." So we ended up taking it right back to his house. It's because I just obviously can't leave a poor lost puppy out there. So that's just like a little, you know, context on how much I love animals. Like, I love animals. I've never had a boyfriend. I am very, I don't know, like, I had one incident where we don't count this person. Like, I'm gonna give you guys a story time because it's a crazy story. Don't clip it right now because, I mean, you can, but we look a little crazy. But basically, we're gonna set the story. We're in middle school, and I was a very bully kid for my looks, guys, and like to the point people were telling me to off myself because I looked ugly. And I just want you to understand how bad the bullying is, so it doesn't make sense. Like, it was crazy. I had to move schools. Like, it was crazy. But before that, okay, I feel like people be doing like a little bit of like the nose and stuff. Before that, I, you know, there was these boys that I went to school with since elementary school, and like they were in my high school, guys. Like I moved with the same group of kids through up to high school, but I had to switch high schools. But no, I switched. Once I switched middle schools, I went to a different district. So I switched to a different middle school. I'm in a high school when I first went to high school, and then I had problems with I had problems with people in that school too. So my mom switched me to a new school. And then I switched back to the school with those boys. And then, like, guys, I went to the worst school on the planet. Like, I think they switched me to, like, the craziest school ever. Like, the teachers, I'm just gonna say, like, the teachers were a little weird with the students, guys. So I had to switch. And, because that's a whole nother story. And then, now I'm back. So there is this kid. We're gonna name him, we're gonna do fruits, guys, because, like, it's a classic. We're gonna do pineapple. We're gonna name one Natasha because I'm calling her out. That's her name, guys. That's her actual name, Natasha. And then friend, because I don't remember her name, and she was a good friend, kind of. And then, like, no, like, you were a great friend, girl. And then Apple. So I was always bullied by Pineapple, and Pineapple decides to tell me that he likes me. And as a kid who has been bullied for their looks, I had a weird perception on dating. I thought if I had a boyfriend, that automatically means that your girl was top T, you know? I thought, like, how am I ugly when I literally have a boyfriend? So I'm like, yes, I'm ready to go share this to the whole school. Like, you know, anybody want to say something to me? I'm like, well, that's why I have a boyfriend. That was going to be my comeback. But then Pineapple decided to tell me, don't tell no one. He said to keep it a secret. I was Victoria. So I had to keep it a secret because he said if I told anyone, he was gonna break up with me. And like, I was like, maybe this can just be like an inner thing, you know, like people call me ugly. I'm just like, deep down in my head, you know, oh, I have a boyfriend, so I'm not ugly. And, you know, move on. This is a little context. Like how bad it was, like the boys assumed we were dating because I guess I don't know what happened, but he felt like people were saying it, and he literally in front of me yelled out,
ew, why would I date her? She's ugly as fuck.
And then he came to me in private. He was like, you know, I didn't mean that, right? And I was like, yeah, sure. Now, I had a tablet. I didn't have a phone back then. I had a tablet. And back then, I don't even know if this still exists, but I used to text people on Google Messages. Now, the way our relationship was, we did not talk at all. Like, he was literally just there for the plot, you know? When I went home, he didn't exist. We only talked in school, and only like during passing. We probably talked once in school, like, and that was like lunchtime, going to lunch when he catch me alone in the staircase. We didn't do anything, guys. Don't worry, your girl's not like that. And basically, yeah, that's just how things were. Now, Natasha, that was my friend, and back in middle school, and she started dating Apple. I helped her get Apple. I snuck her notes into Apple's bag because she didn't want to get caught. But, you know, being the good friend I was putting all that aside about me, and I put the notes. You know, that I helped her get that boyfriend. And in a few days, maybe a few weeks, I don't really remember, she comes to me and she tells me she doesn't like Apple no more. And I'm like, okay. And then she tells me, in her words, I kind of like Pineapple. Now I'm a little confused because you mean Pineapple, my boyfriend? So she's like, yeah. And I'm like, she's like, but don't worry, I'm not gonna do anything. I just wanted to let you know because I didn't want to lie. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. You know, you're not keeping secrets in the friendship. I thought that's what she was doing. And basically, she breaks up with Apple, and then she starts ignoring me and friend. So me and friend are like, what did we do? Like, we were just talking the other day. And then at the end of the day, I see her talking to Pineapple. And after what she just told me, I already knew what this girl was planning. So I'm like, all right, we have to get to Pineapple and tell him to stay away from her. Because she's not stealing my man. No, she stole my man. Anyway, I go to school the next day. And I see her talking to Pineapple again. Now I'm like, he told me not to talk. I couldn't go talk to him because he told me I couldn't talk to him during those periods. I can only talk to him like during the passing time at lunch. But I ended up talking to him at recess. I go to him at recess and I'm like, she being weird. I think you should stay away from her. You know, she being weird. And he's like, who are you to tell me what to do? So I'm like, where he was love bombing. That's the type of stuff he was on. So when the way he spoke to me, I'm like, okay, back to the story. Basically, he ends up, long story short, they end together. Now I'm like I went to home and I'm like I'm so confused. And you want to know what happens when I check my device? I found out that he broke up with me 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, I didn't even wake up for school at 6 o'clock. So, and like I told you, I did not check his messages. He didn't really text me, so it wasn't really on my mind to check his messages. Like, no good morning text, we didn't get that. And basically, yeah, he broke up with me that morning. So when I talked to him, we were already not together, and I just didn't know. So I looked like a creep. And basically, yeah, they're dating now. And then now, Apple starts being extra nice to me. So, and he didn't, long story short, he ended up asking me out, and I ended up saying yes because, you know, your girl had low self-esteem and went for anybody who asked. It's not my proudest moments, guys. It's not my proudest moments. But basically, he ends up being like way nicer than Pineapple. Like, he actually like didn't tell me like I had to keep it a secret or when I couldn't talk to him in like school. Like, he actually wanted to talk to me during the day. So I was like, yo, this is like better. Like, she took him off my hands. You know, now I got the better deal. And so I thought. So basically, long story short, COVID ended up happening and I was showing symptoms and they kicked me out of school for a few days until I could get the vaccine because they said she looking suspiciously like sick, like she gonna have to get the vaccine or don't let that bitch back in her school. So I ended up leaving. Now, Apple did not have a phone and I was like, I need to keep in contact with my man. Like, I just like, you know, I need to keep in contact. So my friend offered to let him, because she was friends with Apple. These names, they're too similar. She was friends with Apple, so she was like, I can just like at lunchtime give him my device, he can use it, and you could just talk to him during lunch. Now this was going strong. I'm talking to him regular, and one day she starts to tell me that he declines taking her device to talk to me. Now, I was just pushing it off like he's busy, like, and I stopped asking because every single day it was just like he said no, he said he don't want to talk right now, you know. So I ended up getting the vaccine and coming back to school, and then he's ignoring me. Now I'm like, bro, did you just like are you don't want to be with me because I had to like get a vaccination so I couldn't come to school? Like, you really couldn't be away from me for like, it was a long time. My mom, she was very scarce on getting me that vaccine, guys. So now people are laughing at me. Like, they're walking past, like, laughing at me. This is nothing new, but I was feeling a little way as per usual. And basically, it was a joke. Now, this is how I found out it was a joke, is that during lunch, they were all sitting in the auditorium, and they were all in their little corner, and they were pointing and laughing at me. And I'm looking at my friend, I'm like, why are they laughing at me now? Like, this is like crazy. Like, what the hell? It's nothing new though, so she didn't really, this like thing. So this girl who always bullied me, like, she bullied me like consistently. This girl really did not like me. I guess I was just too unpleasant to look at. And I'm like, what are you laughing at? Like, I called her out. I'm like, what are you laughing at? And I'm not gonna lie, I did use a cuss word because back then I was like, I'm gonna add a little spice to this. You know, like, I need to like get that comeback. Like, what the fuck are you laughing at? That's what I asked her. And you know what she says? No, I'm like, no, I said,
what do you think is funny? I said, what the fuck is funny?
And she's like,
what's funny is you thought he would actually date an ugly bitch like you.
So long story short, like, they were just joking around. Pineapple was on it. I think Natasha was on it. I don't really remember. But basically the joke was, oh my god, let's date the ugly girl. And then, you know, Pineapple ended up choking me out. So I had to leave the school because he had left marks on my neck. And my mom was like, not my baby. So she switched me. And then I had a great middle school experience. Yeah, that's a little highlight on some of the things I've been through. Let me show you guys how this makeup is turning out because it's a little scary. Oh! We're gonna put it right here. I feel like that should look better. Oh my god, we're looking a little crazy. I feel like it's gonna start coming together. I know I keep saying that, but like, it's gonna start coming together. Now we're gonna do some eyeliner. Ooh. Ooh, my god. Pure concentration for what? Oh my god, Ariana Grande, you got some competition. Okay, stop, guys. I feel like you need to like turn down the exposure, like. Anyways, we're looking a little crazy right now, but now we're gonna go into a mascara. This is actually a really great mascara. It's the Intense Eye Lash Building Mascara by Nicka K. Like, this is actually a really great mascara. It builds my lashes very well. And it's a little fun fact, guys. I'm so happy about this because it's just like, it's really new. Somebody had made me a fan page. Like, I think the name is Miley. And I think that's just like a sign that like things are building. Like, things are building, and I'm really proud of that. And yeah, that just like really boosted my ego. So like, I'm gonna fix up the eyes a little bit more there. Now I'm gonna do a peel off. This is actually an eyebrow tint, but I used it because this is the darkest shade I can find in brown for a peel off lips thing, so we're gonna put that on our lips. I tried my best to contour my lips how they be doing it, and I'm thinking if I should add freckles. I'm a little nervous. And this just dries like a regular lip tint. Like, you just can't blend it. I feel like you could be able to blend more on an actual lip tint, but this one you can't really blend it, so let's just give it a second. Okay, we are back. So this is kind of dry, so we're gonna peel this off. We'll be right back. I need a little bit more of a pink color, so we're gonna go in like this type of lip liner. We are running a little bit out of storage, and this camera is a little crazy because I look great in person, but like we're gonna show you like with the back camera. This is the finished makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did, and make sure you guys like and subscribe, and if you want me to do another video like this, just ask. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure you guys follow me on my social medias and put on your post notifications so you don't miss the crazy videos that we're planning to do. And I'll see you guys at the next one.